I need to be honest with you. Something big just dropped at Costco, and the March coupon book doesn't officially start until March 2nd. But I already got my hands on it early. And there are 10 deals in here that I genuinely think you'll regret missing. Some of these are only valid through March 29th, and a few of them involve categories that have been getting more expensive every single month in 2026. So let's get into it. I was talking to a warehouse procurement contact of mine, someone who's been working in the membership retail space for over a decade. He pulled up the early coupon book scans and walked me through what's actually worth buying versus what's just noise. And what he told me was this: the spring transition books are where Costco quietly drops their best value per dollar items of the entire year. People are focused on tax season, they're distracted, and Costco knows it. That conversation sent me straight to my local warehouse to verify everything myself. What I found surprised even me. Real quick, if you're new here, this is exactly what I do every time. I tell you what's actually worth buying versus what's just a good-looking price tag. If that sounds useful to you, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because the April book preview drops at the end of March, and you do not want to miss it. Okay, let's get into the list. Number 1. Kirkland's Signature Blackened Atlantic Salmon, $26.69. What's happening? The Kirkland Signature Blackened Atlantic Salmon just dropped into the weekly deals at $26.69, and this is a price I haven't seen on quality salmon like this in a while. Salmon prices have been creeping up across most grocery chains. At Whole Foods or Kroger, you're regularly seeing similar cuts go for $14 to $16 per pound. Kirkland's portion size brings the per serving cost way down. Why it matters? Seafood inflation has been real. Wild-caught and high-prep salmon, like sous vide or blackened formats, are where retailers pad margins. Costco is essentially subsidizing the labor and seasoning here as a membership retention play. The math: at $26.69 for the pack, you're getting multiple servings. Equivalent prep at a restaurant runs $22 to $28 per plate. You're saving roughly $40 to $60 worth of restaurant spend for the price of one Costco haul. Personal note: I grabbed 2 packs on my last run. That's about 3 weeks of salmon dinners for my family at under $9 per meal including sides, which right now feels like cheating. Storage tip: keep sealed in the fridge and use within 3 days of opening or freeze immediately. Thaws cleanly overnight in the fridge with no texture loss. Number 2. Ninja Crispy 5-in-1 Portable Glass Air Fry Cooking System, $124.99. Regular price is $159.99. That's $35 off. Here's the deal: the Ninja Crispy just hit a $35 discount this week, and this is legitimately the most interesting air fryer Costco has had on sale in months. The key difference here is glass, not plastic. As more research comes out about microplastics leaching from plastic air fryer baskets under high heat, the glass version is becoming a serious upgrade consideration. Why this caught my eye: Ninja typically doesn't discount this unit this aggressively. The $35 off makes this price comparable to cheaper plastic competitors, but you're getting a materially better product. Let's run the numbers. Regular price $159.99. Sale price $124.99. That's $35 back in your pocket. The closest glass air fryer competitor on Amazon right now runs $139 to $149 with worse capacity. My take: I bought the standard Ninja Crispy at full price last year. If this had been available then, at this price, I would have jumped on it without hesitation. The glass container is noticeably easier to clean, and I feel better about what I'm putting food in. How to store it: the glass containers nest cleanly. Stores more efficiently than traditional basket-style air fryers. Good for smaller kitchens. Number 3. Orgain Collagen Peptides Plus Probiotics, $23.99. Regular price is $29.99. That's $6 off. What's happening? Collagen peptides are having a major moment in 2026, and Orgain stacking collagen with probiotics in one product is a genuinely smart formulation. At $6 off, this hits a price point that makes it competitive with buying collagen and probiotic supplements separately, which would typically run you $45 to $60 combined. Why it matters: The supplement aisle has gotten expensive. Orgain is a mid to premium brand that Costco prices aggressively, and this combo format at this price is hard to beat. The math, $23.99 for the combo. Comparable standalone collagen, vital proteins, runs $30 at Target. Add a quality probiotic, and you're at $50 plus. You're getting about 50% savings here when you do the real stack math. Personal note, my wife has been going through collagen powder for about a year, and this is the brand she keeps going back to. The probiotic edition is new, and she noticed the difference within a couple weeks. Storage tip. Keep sealed in a cool, dry pantry. Mixes easily in coffee, smoothies, or even just water. Doesn't clump like cheaper brands. Number 4. Poppi Prebiotic Soda, $5.50 off. What to know? Poppi is everywhere right now. It's the gut health soda that's been sold out at Target and Whole Foods for months. Costco has it. And this week, it's $5.50 off. That discount applied to Costco's bulk pack format makes this the best per can price you'll find anywhere right now. Why I'm including this? Functional beverages are one of the fastest growing categories in food, and Poppi, specifically, has been riding a wave of demand. The prebiotic fiber in each can is actually a meaningful dose. This isn't just marketing. The apple cider vinegar base works. By the numbers, at regular grocery stores, Poppi runs about $2.50 to $3 per can. Costco's bulk pack already undercuts that. And at $5.50 off, you're probably looking at closer to $1.50 to $1.75 per can. That's a significant difference if your household drinks these regularly. What I noticed, I was skeptical of the functional soda thing for a long time. Tried Poppi at a friend's place and ended up ordering a case the next day. The raspberry rose and strawberry lemon flavors are the ones I keep going back to. How I store mine. Room temperature storage is fine. No need to refrigerate until opened. Great pantry staple. Number 5. Bridgestone tires, $80 off any set of 4. What's happening? This month's tire coupon is Bridgestone, $80 off a set of 4. This is the biggest rotating tire discount Costco runs, and it alternates between Michelin and Bridgestone. If your car takes Bridgestone fitments, this is legitimately one of the best deals of the year for tires. Why it matters. Tire prices climbed in late 2025 and installation fees at Costco rose slightly too, now about $20 per tire. But Costco's package still includes nitrogen inflation and a 5-year road hazard warranty, which at most standalone tire shops would add $30 to $50 to your total. The math. A typical set of Bridgestone tires runs $600 to $900 depending on size. At $80 off plus the included road hazard warranty, you're potentially saving $150 to $200 versus buying the same tires and warranty at a dealership or discount tire. Personal note, I rotated through Michelin last year on my coupon month. If your vehicle spec calls for Bridgestone, do not wait on this. The next Bridgestone coupon won't come back until the summer rotation. Storage tip. This is not an issue, but once installed, Costco's nitrogen inflation does hold pressure longer through temperature swings, which is worth asking about at the service center. Number 6. Oral-B Series 5 electric toothbrush, which come in 2-pack, $119.99. Regular price is $169.99. That's $50 off. What's happening? Here's the one I teased earlier. Something in 70% of American households. Electric toothbrushes. The Oral-B Series 5 2-pack is $50 off in March, dropping to $119.99. That's 2 toothbrushes for about $60 each, when a single IO Series 5 normally sells for $79 to $99 at Best Buy or Target. Why this is different? The IO line is Oral-B's premium brush family with pressure sensing and smart tracking. Getting 2 for less than the price of 1.5 at retail is genuinely excellent value. Perfect for couples or households with teens. Savings breakdown. $119.99 for 2 versus $80 x 2 equals $160 at retail. You're saving $40 to $50 per brush. If you've been meaning to upgrade from a basic spinny brush, this is the month to do it. My take, I switched to the IO series about 18 months ago, and my last dentist visit was the first time in years I didn't get the lecture about gum health. Coincidence? Maybe. But I'm not going back. What to keep in mind. Replacement heads come in Costco bulk packs periodically. Stock up when they appear. The charging base lasts for years with zero issues. Number 7. Scott's Max Grass Seed/Lawn Weed and Feed/Miracle Giro. Up to $15 off. What's happening? Costco is leaning hard into lawn season in March, and there are multiple Scott's and Miracle Grow products on discount. The Max Grass Seed is $15 off, and if you've priced out grass seed recently, you know that even a modest lawn can run you $60 to $80 in seed alone at Home Depot. Why it matters. Spring lawn prep is one of those things where timing is genuinely everything. You want seed and feed down before the soil temperature rises too much. Buying now at the coupon price versus panic buying in April at full retail is a meaningful savings opportunity. The math. $15 off Scott's Max Grass Seed brings it to a competitive price versus Home Depot or Lowe's, with Costco's typically larger bag size meaning more coverage per dollar. Personal note, I overseed my lawn every March and have been buying Scott's from Costco for 3 years running. The Costco bag sizes consistently give me 20 to 30% more coverage than the equivalent Home Depot package at the same or lower price. Storage tip. Keep a used seed sealed in a cool, dry garage or shed. Viability stays good for 2 to 3 years if stored properly, so buying extra is not wasteful. Number 8. Lenovo Legion 5i 16-inch gaming laptop. $1,299.99, $200 off. The situation. Here's the one I promised would make you do the math twice. $200 off the Lenovo Legion 5i brings it to $1,299.99, and that is a significant amount for a current-gen gaming laptop. The Legion 5i is spec'd for mid to high gaming with solid thermals and a display that punches above its price. Why this caught my eye? Gaming laptops have stayed stubbornly expensive in 2025 to 2026. $200 off at Costco is one of the steeper instant discounts you'll see on a current model, not last year's surplus. And Costco's 90-day electronics return window is substantially better than Best Buy's standard policy. Price check. Equivalent spec at Best Buy or Amazon sits at $1,499 to $1,599. You're getting $200 to $300 off plus Costco's return protection. That's real money. My take. I'm not personally in the market for a gaming laptop right now, but if I had a college-age kid heading into a tech or gaming-adjacent program, this is exactly the deal I'd be watching for. How to keep it running smoothly. Make sure to run all Windows updates immediately out of the box. Reviewer feedback consistently notes performance improves significantly after the initial update batch completes. Number 9. Shark 2-in-1 Robot Vacuum and Mop. $479.99, $120 off. What's happening? The Shark AI Ultra Robot with Never Stuck technology is $120 off in March, landing at $479.99. This is a fully featured premium robot vacuum with 360-degree LiDAR, floor-type detection, and anti-tangle obstacle avoidance. As a Costco member exclusive, you also get extra antimicrobial mopping pads and filters included. Why it matters. The robot vacuum category has gotten crowded and confusing. The Never Stuck system is one of the few features that actually delivers on the promise of not needing to rescue your robot twice a week. LiDAR mapping at this price point is also a meaningful step up from camera-based models. The math. $479.99 at Costco versus $579 to $599 for the same or comparable Shark model on Amazon. Plus the exclusive extras, pads, filters would add another $30 to $40 if purchased separately. Total effective savings, $150. Personal note. I've had a basic robot vacuum for years, and the number of times I've had to untangle it from a phone charger is embarrassing. The Never Stuck feature alone would have saved me a lot of frustration. Storage tip. Dock it on hard floor, not carpet, for optimal charging and sensor calibration over time. empty the dustbin after every 1 to 2 runs to maintain suction. Number 10. 75-inch TCL Q77K Series QLED Smart TV, $499.99. This is for March only. What's happening? This is the one I told you to check your setup for. A 75-inch QLED Smart TV at $499.99 is the kind of price that would have been impossible 3 years ago. The TCL Q77K hits Google TV with quantum dot technology, deeper blacks, better color volume than standard LED at the same size. Why I'm including this? Super Bowl has come and gone, Black Friday is months away, and this is peak good value season for large TVs. Demand is lower, inventory is healthy, and Costco sweetens the deal with an Allstate 3-year protection plan and free technical support bundled in. The math. A comparable 75-inch Sony or Samsung QLED runs $800 to $1,200. TCL's reputation has genuinely improved. It's not the budget brand it was 5 years ago. At $499.99 with the included warranty, the value proposition is hard to argue with. The Allstate Protection Plan alone would run $60 to $80 standalone. What I noticed, I upgraded to a 75-inch in our living room last year, and the change was more dramatic than I expected. If you're still on a 55 to 65-inch from 2019 or 2020, the jump in both size and panel quality will genuinely surprise you. Use tip. Let the TV run through its full software update on first setup before adjusting picture settings. The default vivid mode is not what you want. Switch to cinema or movie mode and thank me later. Here's the big picture from everything we covered today. The March 2026 Costco coupon book is running March 2nd through March 29th, and this is genuinely one of the stronger spring books I've seen in the last couple years. Between the food deals, the lawn prep items, and some legitimately aggressive electronics discounts, there's real money on the table. My challenge for you this week: pick just 3 things from this list and actually go get them. You don't have to overhaul your pantry or buy a new TV. Just 3 items that make sense for your household. Because here's the thing, even if nothing dramatic happens in the economy this spring, you're buying products you were going to buy anyway. Just at March 2026 prices instead of April 2026 prices. That's not fear-mongering, that's just math. Drop a comment and tell me, which item on this list surprised you the most? I read every single one. If you found this useful, share it with someone who does their Costco run this weekend. And if you're not subscribed yet, the April book preview usually drops in the last week of March. Hit the bell so you catch it early. I'll see you in the next one.